Good morning, children. Now we are going to start with the second part of trigonometry, that is heights and distances. The topic is very important. It is there in the 10th standard syllabus, 11th standard syllabus, 12th standard syllabus, also can be asked in JEE. Okay. Now let us start with the fundamentals of heights and distances. Okay. For that, first of all, we have to understand what are the angles of elevation and angles of depression. This is an eye, and this is the normal vision of the eye, horizontal line. We always try to see in the straight line. Okay, so that is the normal vision of the line. Now, if you look upwards, the angle formed by your upward vision, the line of your vision with the horizontal line, that is called as angle of elevation. Okay, when you look up, the angle formed with the horizontal line or normal vision is called as angle of elevation. But suppose you are standing on top of a building and looking at the road or down, then the angle formed with the vision with the horizontal line, the angle formed by the vision with the horizontal line, this is called as angle of depression. In every problem of heights and distances, you will be given either the angle of elevation or angle of depression. Okay, ऊपर देखेंगे तो angle of elevation. If you look down, the angle formed will be angle of depression. Okay, then how to have the bird's eye view of this topic, heights and distances? You should know what will be given and what can you find. You will be given a right triangle, a right angled triangle. Then we know that every right angled triangle will have two acute angles. Any one acute angle will be given. We will always denote that by theta. Okay, so theta means any one acute angle. Third is any one side of the triangle is given. Okay, out of the three sides, any one side can be given. And what do you get? So three things are given. One is a right angle triangle, another is one acute angle, and any one side. A right angle triangle will always be given, so you don't have to think about it. Then what should you remember? One acute angle and any one side is given. One acute angle and any one side is given. And what will you get? You can find the remaining two sides of that right angled triangle. You are given one side, you can find out the remaining two sides of that right angled triangle. Now, this is the foundation of any problem of heights and distances. One acute angle is given, one side is given, you will have to you can find out the remaining two sides of the triangle. Now, how can we do so? Actually, I'll give the explanation in every problem which we are going to discuss. But right now, I am giving you just a brief explanation of this concept. So, I have drawn a right angle triangle, ABC. This angle is given. Okay. So, with respect to that angle, the first step is to go to that angle. Now, with respect to this angle, this is the adjacent side. So, given side is adjacent side. Let me write here A, adjacent side is B. And suppose I want to find out the hypotenuse. So, I write H here. Now, you have to establish the relation or the ratio linking adjacent side and hypotenuse by using the definitions of sine, cos, tan. We are going to use only these three ratios, sine, cos, tan. Obviously, if you are able to make use of these three ratios, remaining three can also be applied, but we always try to memorize the values of sine, cos and tan. So adjacent side and hypotenuse, they appear in cos ratio. So you should make use of cos theta. So using given side and required side. Before I say given side and required side, I am saying given side with respect to the given angle. जो एंगल दिया है with respect to that angle, given side, whether it is the adjacent side, whether it is the opposite side, whether it is a hypotenuse, that you should write here. And which side do you want to find out, you should write here. And you should choose the ratio linking these two letters. Okay? And once you apply that ratio, you will be able to find out the required side of the triangle. Now this is the main idea of heights and distances. You can solve every problem, whether it is a CBSE syllabus or a state board syllabus, using the same concept. Okay? Then very slight modifications can be done just to twist the examples, and the questions can be asked. But no question will go beyond this concept. So let us start discussing the problems.